Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day here. Happy Sunday to you. Happy flash sale. We can see everything's on sale here this weekend. As a matter of fact, so congrats to those who obviously took advantage of that, took some nice profits on the way down or added their spot bag. Got a lot of good positive comments on our YouTube channel here, essentially just kind of letting us know that, hey, topped out the spot bag. That's awesome news. Congrats. Not to say the price couldn't go any lower, but if you keep adding to your spot position, in situations like this, the price recovers. You'll be doing very well for yourself. Again, depends on your overall situation, what your goals are for the coin. A lot of factors involved, but basically, when you see coins doing what they're doing right now as a response to Bitcoin selling off with all the crazy news stuff, we got to make sure that we don't get crazy with leverage. If you use any leverage, extremely low position size, extremely low leverage, make sure that you are safer than sorry, because there's some folks out there showing how amazing they are at taking some shorts right now with high leverage. While that's all fun and games, it's not always that easy. And again, they make it look easy because they don't share with you all their terrible results. I like to share with you my positive results. While we actually did trigger a stop loss on AVAX. I think it was upwards of about $40, if I'm not mistaken. We offset that with XRP trade here. We got, what was it? Tons of profit from there we go, ICP, Filecoin, Rune, AVAX, all these other coins that kind of helped us on the long run. Keep in mind, these are small position sizes because we've already taken profit on a majority of those, so we let the rest ride, but the truth is that does help offset some of those losses there. So you're going to take some wins and some losses, folks. It's okay, completely normal. The trick is to take less losses and to not add your cross-leverage portfolio to keep adding to your margin so you can save a trade that's underwater. Like, there's so many people doing that right now, and it's just terrible, terrible practice. So please make sure you don't do that. That's why we use isolated trades, low leverage, low position size. Heaven forbid you trigger a stop loss or two, you can still walk away and continue to trade. So liquidation levels here for AVAX, we can see $40 is that area of concentration for the most recent shorts that were successful when they shorted that $40 invalidation. Because again, that's why we had our stop loss there at about $40, because that's an area in which the price action shifts gears. Okay, that's like a key level support turned into a resistance, so those shorts make a lot of sense. So again, that could get swept here soon, so be mindful of that. Be very careful just jumping into a short position right now. But again, this is a weekend, it's kind of weird. Honestly, I'd recommend and prefer that you just kind of wait it out on the sidelines. I really don't see the problem with taking some time away from the charts and making sure that you find a good trade. Me personally, it's quality over quantity. So again, it can be harder to find quality trades though right now. I'll be honest with you. This is one of the more challenging months I've experienced in quite some time, because again, there's a lot of fake outs, a lot of false positives. So just be careful with how you trade right now. Anyways, take a look here. We got the 200 SMA hanging out about $32. That is a key level here for us. We need to be mindful of that. That can very well help us continue further up. But the truth is, I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. We're underneath a lot of resistance now with this volume. So if you take a look, you can see volume at about $36. That's the heaviest concentration of volume we can see in the last, ever since December. Okay, ever since we've been in this range, $36 is like that level, that area that people have invested the most. It's the largest average. So with us being below that, we can presume that's a resistance that could push the price action down further. We lose the 200 SMA, that's notoriously a very bad sign. Take a look here though, of course, we can see RSIs kind of hanging out there at the low point. Oftentimes you'll see a bounce off 30 on the RSI, and this is essentially happening right now. We've basically hit our lowest point, quote unquote, for the moment. Okay, so stochastic RSI is swinging down. You probably have better luck taking a long versus a short right now, but please take that with a grain of salt. All I'm saying is that we will likely see somewhat of a relief rally here, but it's probably going to be short-lived. Okay, again, a lot of this hinges on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin wants to just come on down further, we're going to see the same thing here with AVAX. So please, 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 just be very careful with how you trade right now. I'm honestly just sitting on the sidelines waiting for the right opportunity. There's not a lot of confirming factors right now based on the way that I trade personally. Again, me being more patient, different story altogether. We can see MACD here converging, but not quite fully converged. Stochastic swinging up. RSI and money flow index all very low, but we did cross back up over 30. That's commonly a sign to sell your short if you have a short position open. In other words, when you cross above 30 on the RSI, that's a consideration to sell your short. And when you cross below 70 on the RSI, that's a consideration to close your long. In other words, close or take profit on that trade. So hopefully you've secured some profit on a short position. Try not to get super greedy. I know you see everyone else online, Tom, Dick, and Harry, showing how awesome they are, but you do you. You trade for yourself, right? be an independent trader, be focused on your own personal growth, not just how awesome it is to boast about your quote unquote good trades that you share with everyone else. Okay. So again, it's not what you do that defines you, it's why you do the things that you do that defines you. Okay, so that's just me personally, that's how I like to think about it. And when I trade, I try to trade for me. Even though, yes, I have a few hundred traders underneath me, that's a different story altogether. That just increases the requirements for me to be more on point with everything, right? This is a business, this is not a game, right? Anyways, trade like one, you'll get more results like that. So here's where we're at, okay? So if you got a short position open, lag and span says close your short. Conversion line's been above the baseline for a while, close your short. The price action's traveling into the cloud now. Basically means don't take a long or a short, all right? So again, a lot of reasons why you shouldn't be in a short position right now and that you shouldn't consider a long position until we get confirmation. What does confirmation look like? Well, it looks like the price action traveling back up above the cloud. So anywhere the price action gets above, preferably $38 or higher would be great. Or just say in 24 to 48 hours, we see the price action averaging itself out at 36 or higher, right at that volume support / resistance level, then that would give us consideration to take a long, okay? We're going to look for other confirming factors at that point. We want to be over 50 on the RSI in the 4 hour, preferably, and obviously we would have held above the 200-day SMA on the daily. So those are all positive contributing factors that we need to kind of be mindful of and to watch, and we're not there yet, okay? It's very foolhardy to try to trade this market right now because that's what the market movers want. They want you to be like a late short or a late long and just totally destroy you no matter how it works. So I would still recommend taking the next few days off, make sure that you are not getting too crazy with trades. It's okay to wait on the sidelines. That's my recommendation right now. Again, if you insist on trading, wait at the very least until we get back up above the cloud, or possibly even just say break above this tentative trend line that we're seeing here, and just kind of wait and see where we're at. Because again, oftentimes you will see the price action break to the upside when it retests lower highs, and establishes parallel lows. But in order for us to break this overall descending trend, we need to establish range-bound activity, and we haven't even established a range yet. So there's 0 reason to take a trade with this coin right now. All right, folks. I hope you learned something here today. I know it seems crazy. Probably walk away like, wait, I didn't learn anything. That can happen sometimes. But if you didn't learn anything from today, you probably want to watch it again, because a lot of times folks have difficulties because they are forcing trades, or they're generally in a position where they feel the inclination to want to trade because other people are trading. So I would just avoid the noise, trade for yourself, be an independent trader, and stop worrying about what other people think. Okay, worry about what you think. And if you want to make this a serious thing, I would recommend watching my university videos in my trading academy. That's a big deal because it gives you like solid foundation, solid. A lot of my graduates are doing very well right now, and the main reason why is just because there's a lot more to trading than just what you see in the charts. Okay, a lot of it's up here. All right, thanks again. That's about all I got. Please comment below, like, subscribe, follow the whole 9 yards. Deeply appreciate that, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Future reference too. I'll be traveling for the next 48 hours to Dubai for the weekend. It's going to be for 2 weeks rather. But I will be unavailable for the next few days here. So just heads up on that. I'll send out an update to our community, of course, but if you're watching, appreciate your patience. I'll be back online here soon. Thanks again. Hope you have a great rest day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.